Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Lazarus. It's an MMO, top-down 2D space fighter MMO, being developed currently by Spilt Milk Studios. It is in early access. It's free. It is a free MMO. There are in-app purchases and stuff, so it's, it's what you would expect from a free MMO. And it's still very early access. I want to kind of emphasize it's still early access, so there's going to be bugs and stuff. And right now, I think they've been wiping every so often from one, wiping the player progression from one build to next every so often. So just understand that if you're jumping into it. Also, the last time I played a little bit of this, there was a very low player population, so I don't know, you may or may not run into other players, but there is AI to fight and whatnot. And I didn't play for too long, so it's probably gonna take me a little bit to get used to what's going on here. I don't appear to have any music, and I don't remember if I turned the music off or if I there is no options menu right here, so I guess we'll play the game and then we'll see if we get some music coming in here. All right, we'll do US staging.
3, 2, 1, engage.
There we go. There's some music coming on. There's a Lazarus event in 38 minutes. I have no idea what that even means. I did play enough to know that there was to get like a little bit of a tutorial, but it was a while ago and I don't remember any of it. First of all, let's make sure, okay, everything's on there, and this is our combat and stuff. I just want to make sure there wasn't any, I don't think there's any in-app VoIP or anything like that. So, I believe, what do I have to do? I have to mine for resources and whatnot. It's mouse control, mouse aim, all that fun stuff. And all these drop little things that I have to take back and do some just random mining and stuff. And then this gives me money, question mark, to then buy some stuff. I guess. I don't know. It kind of just dropped me in here at one point and it was like, go do stuff. And then I think the gray zones, which is where I'm at now. How do I get a big map? Here it is. Like the gray zones are our faction, the human faction, player faction, and then all the other zones are other factions. Something like that. There's drones, drone beta. Yeah, players are gray, and then the idea is to go in and just destroy enough AI to take over different areas and whatnot. So it's I know I'm sounding very unsure of what's going on. It's because I really am sort of unsure of what's going on. It's early enough that they don't really give you too much of an idea of what to do. They do have you run through some things, but let's see if I can take out some AI here. The controls are a little bit weird with the mouse and keyboard, because it's very like when you go left or right, you go left or right. It's kind of like the best way I could describe it is it feels a little bit like the old DOS game that I played a little bit of. What was the name of it? Solar Winds. It feels a little bit like that as far as the controls go with the keyboard and whatnot. Which is to say, it's not the greatest way of doing things, but also it just takes a little bit of getting used to it. Alright, so we've done that, and then this is like a big station here that we can take over if I can stay in the capture zone long enough. This is sort of like a capture the flag thing. Took a little bit of damage there to our shields, but they are recovering. Okay. I don't remember how long it takes though to do it, and it is a little bit hard to see like bullets and stuff incoming when you're standing in front of that thing. And we took a little bit of hull damage. Ooh, we got a lot of AI spawning here. I don't know if I have a power... Oh, I do have an energy bar. That's why it's... That wasn't my shields necessarily. That was my energy bar. That's why I'm having trouble firing my guns. Looks like I'm starting to take it over. Because... Well, maybe not. I thought maybe I was because it looked like it was... Didn't have the red circle around it anymore, but it still does. It's so hard to see what you're doing here, but... Oh, okay. Taking a little bit of damage. Yeah, everything kind of moves weird. You can see how it's sort of... It's not lag either, it's just kind of jumping around a little bit, because you can see my ping is pretty good. Like 41 milliseconds, I mean, that's really good. It's just that... It's just the way things move in this game is just very unnatural, I guess, and that's what's making it kind of difficult to figure out, to sort of, I don't know. I'm having trouble saying words here because it's trying to focus a little bit and not take too much damage. Ow! What banged right into that guy. I don't have any real guns yet. I'm kind of jumping the gun a little bit here. Because I really shouldn't be taking these guys on just yet, but I just feel the need to... I feel the need to make this interesting. Because otherwise the game is a lot of just... Let me shoot some asteroids and take that back to my base. And I guess that's the part that I'm having the most trouble with. It sounds like there's going to be... maybe quests and stuff coming up, but right now it's hard to tell exactly what direction they're going to go in with it because it's so very basic. So I was a little hesitant to do a video right now, but it's fun enough. He says as he can't hit the broadside of a barn. It's fun enough that I figured I might as well go for something right now. Okay, so then how do I... Do I just hit F on this thing and that starts to capture, or what? Can I not start to capture because these guys are still here? I forget how this works. It's been a couple days since I went through the tutorial, so it's... Or actually it's been over a week since I went through the tutorial, so... As you can imagine, I'm shooting in the dark here. There we go. And it just spawns another wave. So that's not helping matters. Oh, don't bang into that. Okay, we got lots of damage coming in, so it's time for us to leave this place. Let's get my afterburners on here. Alright, now where is the, which way am I going here? I guess it would be helpful to know exactly where I'm at on this map. I thought I was down here, but apparently I am not. I have no idea. Oh, I'm right here in this little gray area. Okay. That's somewhat helpful. So I was actually going into the purple area then, I guess. Now where am I? I have no idea. This is the it's a good attempt at a map, but it's like not helpful at all right now. Am I here? It says player, right? So where is player at? Am I off the map? Like, throw me a bone here, game. Where the heck am I at? Well, at least put coordinates on my screen or something. Oh, I'm at E7. Okay, E7. So that would be E... Oh, so I'm here? Well, then why does this say player? You know what? Whatever. I'm here then. I don't know how I got here. But I'm apparently here. That's what it's saying up there. E7. Drone beta. So we don't... So I'm like in the midst of enemy-controlled territory here. Which is not ideal. Because I would really like to go recharge myself. So I need to somehow either take this place over, or I'm still not sure how to take it over. Was it let me come over here. Do this real fast. What does this do? Dock is F. I wonder if I hit F when I'm over this thing, will it start a capture? The answer to that is no. Okay. Well, now that I know kind of where I'm at, in theory I should be able to head towards some player-controlled space, right? In theory. Or, you know, I could just crash into that thing. Okay. Choose a human-owned unit. Okay, well that makes it a little bit easier then. So, come over here, I guess? No, I guess it's only one of these two.
Entering player territory.
That was the easy way to get back to player territory. Anyway. So, yeah, now we can board Xenotaph if we had stuff to give it, which we don't. So now we gotta go get some resources. Or go take on this other area, which might work too.
Entering unclaimed territory.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Like I said, I forget exactly how to take a place over. Alright, I just took a place over. There you go. That's how you took a place over. There were no enemies there to stop me. And so I did that. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was wondering what was going on here. I had cruise control on, which allows you to... That's with the C key, and it allows you to move around at a constant rate with the mouse controlling your direction and stuff. Which is certainly nice if you're making long distance travel, but it can be really confusing when you're not. Oh, these dastardly asteroids here. And I have 6 loot crates too. So what I got? Ships hold 1 loot crate. Let's bank everything. Here we go. And then as we bank things, we can then start to unlock stuff if we have enough stuff for it, which we don't. But we can start equipping things once we got it. And you can see where everything would go here. But anyway, we're nowhere near that yet. So let's go play some more. And I guess we'll go take on some more enemy territory. There's some right over here, it looks like. Now that I can see where I'm at on the map. I can tell where I'm going. So apparently, I guess all the skulls on the map are where deaths were? Is that what that is? Oh no, carriers. Huh. Well, I'm gonna probably die here again as I walk right into a carrier, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah, they are shielded, so that's not going to be useful for me. There we go. Check that out. Let's grab some resources. I am not even sure what all the resources are yet and how they work. I'm just playing this, really consider this like my first playthrough, pretty much. Oh, he took a lot of damage just banging into that asteroid. Yeah, I'm doing absolutely no damage to him.
Warning. Warning. Entering enemy territory.
Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna... If I shadow him long enough, I wonder if he would bang into some more asteroids and kill and commit suicide, and I could just pick up all the stuff. Alright, there are a lot of enemies popping up now. Let's get into some combat, some more combat. If I can. Oh, yeah, there's the carrier that they're talking about. And these guys are all shielded, so that's not gonna be very easy to deal with. I feel like I could just aim backwards and I would hit, like, these guys without any problems. I wonder if I could, like, take out the turrets on it. Ooh. Oh, I certainly shouldn't bang into it, at least. Oh, he's spinning around. Here I am with a little pea shooter trying to take on a carrier. Not the smartest thing I could be doing. Oof. Oof. Walked right into that. It would be really great if I had some energy here. Yeah, he's giving up. He's giving up. I don't want you to give up. I want you to come after me. I can keep shooting you easily. Okay, this energy thing is driving me crazy.
Enemy territory.
Alright, I'll let him get a little too close. Alright, I'll respawn here.
Territory.
So I'm pretty terrible at the game, as you might imagine. I'm also I'm also terrible at it because I forget what these do. I don't even remember what those do. I'm also terrible at it because I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to sit here and grind. There is, right now, an exorbitant amount of grind as far as I can tell. It's just a whole lot of just kind of sitting here, and there's not much depth to the game yet. But again, it is early, so it's going to take them a while to make it compelling, I would say. I think they have a good idea here. I'm not entirely in love with the control scheme. It's a little bit herky-jerky. I mean, you can get used to it, but still, it's a bit... It's not it's not very intuitive. Let's put it that way. Because literally, I could just sit here and just keep circling around this guy, and it's just not. Yeah, I mean, maybe if I was using the control pad, maybe it works a little bit better that way. I don't know. I'm not sure how you would know which way you're aiming if you're using that, but there we go. And I guess I'm just really just banking all this stuff just to get upgrades. But if you're into lots of mining and you like mining games, this would be right up your alley right now. 'Cause you just pretty much could sit here all day just mining stuff. Unfortunately, see, the problem is you change direction so quickly, it's hard to, like, be subtle about. None of the movements in this game are subtle. It's all, like, you want to go 5 miles one way, you want to go 10 miles the other way. There's not I just want to kind of slightly go to the left. It's either you completely commit or you don't. So try and do, like, tight maneuvers. Good luck with that. Now, maybe that's something that I can unlock as an upgrade? I don't know. But right now, it's really annoying when you're trying to be like, I want to just stay close to something. And it's like, no, good luck with that. Okay. A little bit... Seems like a little bit of server hang up in there. Everything's multiple times. Okay. So then the station should be right down here. There we go. And we'll bank all that. And now I have enough for another gun, maybe? That's a booster. Deployable turrets is 100. I don't have enough for that. But what do we have for here? Lance Blaster, 100. 50, don't have... 50 and 50 here. Trident Blaster, still don't have enough for that. Yeah, that's... Okay. Okay. If you insist. There's some crates here that I don't feel like opening. The shop is not open yet. We have ships. I only have the one right now, and our tech tree. Do I have anything? So overview, core, basic blaster, lance blaster. I can upgrade, so I have 425 Lazarine. I can upgrade it for 5110 Lazarine. Yeah, so that's good luck on that one. So basic blaster core. Where's you are? I have 425. Oh, so that's the gold coin thingies. Okay. Yeah, everything's just way overpriced too. It's again, it's early, so there's no balancing yet, but right now it's just there's you make so little progress that it's you really gotta be, I don't know, you really gotta have a lot of time to kill if you want. I don't know what this thing is, but it is dumping things out here as I shoot it. And it shows up as an enemy. Ow. That's the other problem, is that you think you got a bead on something, and then as soon as you move just a little hair, it's all over the place here. Ow. Like, I'm trying to line my crosshair up to do some damage, but every time I move just a little bit, it just throws me off by a mile here. It's collecting its own things again as it's dropping. Yeah, see that? It's collecting the things that it just dropped. Okay, what the heck is going on here? It's like destroying asteroids. Oh, and now suddenly it's hitting me. Oh, this is frustrating. It's really frustrating to try to target things here, because you end up moving all over the place. I guess I could try the cruise control and see if that makes it easier. No, that does not make it easier at all. It makes it even harder, because everything's got like a little bit of a delay on it. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, this is about as frustrating as it could possibly be as far as combat is concerned. And this damn power is like, the energy in this ship goes away so fast. This goddamn thing keeps collecting the stuff that it drops too, which is kind of cheaty. Obviously that's probably a bug. Alright, come on now. Jesus. By the time you can recover where your cursor is, they end up drawing a bead on you. That's the thing that's killing me, is that like as soon as my guns catch up to where I'm aiming, it's too late. All right, come on. Jesus. All right, well that was a thing. That was an exercise in a whole lot of frustration. Okay, can I get to... Yeah, let's get over here and drop off my stuff, just because I know I'm gonna die often here. Okay, so does that automatically heal me? Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, that's good. So I guess I could try going into this other area again. It looks like it's maybe doesn't have thing in it again? Does it? I don't know. Yeah, it still does. It still has a carrier in there. And there's blue is drone alpha, and then purple. Maybe I should head towards the purple here. Let's see where that leads me. See, I almost see I'm using cruise control mode right now, and it's okay, but it's not really. Everything is delayed. Like, see how I move that way, and see how delayed it is. It's like that's how the combat feels too. It's like everything's got this long delay on it. You know, it doesn't feel very. Yeah, and that's what's making it difficult.
Unclaimed territory.
Is that I can't quite. Like, I feel like I'm 5 seconds ahead of where the game's at. Alright, so unclaimed territory, huh? Oh, okay, so purple is unclaimed? Oh, I guess I can claim it then for us. So I imagine that'll be an easy claim? Question mark? Alright, yeah, we're claiming it. I see the claim thing up there. And pretty soon, there it is. Okay. Get a little reward for doing it. And now that is part of the players. And then we got another one. A little sliver over here. I'm going to kind of hang on and see what this Lazarus event is. I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know if that means they reset the entire map, or... I think actually... Oh, you know what it is? That is a reset of the entire map, I think. The Lazarus event. So, you know what? Before we go up there, let's go back here, because that was a loot box that dropped for taking that over. I remember now, because the Lazarus event is... Basically, it's what explains how you die and resurrect again. Is the Lazarus thing. Lazarus event stuff. Alright, let's play some more. So, what I'm doing right now is all futile. But it'll at least last us for the next 7 minutes or so. And we'll get to see what it looks like when everything gets reset. See if I can take this place over. Oh yeah, taking this place over. Oh, I was going to say relatively easily, but enemies have shown up. Oh hey, we got some fun music here. Where are you at? There we go. Back to taking over. Oh, there's another enemy has shown up. Yeah, everything feels like 5 seconds behind my actual movements. Which makes it really difficult to get a bead on this thing. Alright, come on. There we go. So I wonder if it'll ever actually stop spawning these guys long enough for me to take this place over. Because it did kind of a little bit earlier. Now it's like it's just throwing 9,000 guys at me. This is literally my combat maneuvers. Just go around in circles and get pot shots on them as they run by. Oop. Oh, what? Hey, what? What is going on here? Jeez. Oh, and it reset because my controls got frozen there? Like I couldn't, it was stuck going in that one direction. And the whole thing reset. That's balls. Balls, I say. I almost had this thing captured. Should be like a cooldown, not an instant off on it. In my opinion. Okay. There we go. And we're going to capture it this time. I think we are. There we go. Very nice. Let's bank all this stuff. So we have it. And now I can try my luck at the blue area. Got 3 more minutes till I think everything resets.
Warning. Entering enemy territory.
So we'll see how this goes. Ah, that's a lot of drones. I really wish I had another gun besides this. I just don't want to put the time in to do it. I like how the music has changed anyway. I wasn't getting this music earlier. I wish I'd be getting this earlier. This is cool. Basically, it's move around in a circle and keep shooting behind you. And you'll eventually wear them down. And I needed some energy right now. Come on. Come on. Oh, did I type something in... Oh, that's what happened. I apparently was typing things in chat. Well, that's a bad spot for the chat if it's going to take my keyboard inputs when I'm trying to move the ship around. Come on. Come on now. Need some energy back here. That would be fantastic.
Countdown to Lazarus event in T-minus 60 seconds.
Okay. There's that. Come on, like how many freaking guys you have to kill here? Oh, we're not gonna get this before the Lazarus event, but at least we could try and survive anyway. until the Lazarus event. I bashed right into that guy. Go. Ooh, I can board it just in time here and bank everything.
Lazarus event initiated.
Yeah, there we go.
Have a nice day.
World has ended. I got that in just at the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. Okay. Universe is being wiped. So, here's our... Apparently I got two different musical things going on here. Alright, and there's my Lazarine and how much I banked and all that stuff, I guess. XP tokens. Okay, well, I think that's been a look at Lazarus. I don't know that I did a very good job of showing it to you because there's not much to show right now, and I'm really not sure of where the devs are going to go with it, because honestly, if they're going to do questing and stuff, like that would be like the first thing I'd have working, so the players have something to do besides just mindlessly take on some AI. And all it's really right now is it's just a base rush with some mining. And that's that. It's just a lot of mining and base rushing. So, that's a thing. I mean, that could certainly be compelling in its own right. And, oh, good God, I was just about to get hit by a freaking asteroid. I just jumped in, for crying out loud. And then here's our rebirth, so you can see the current state of the universe. I don't know. So another Lazarus event in like 2 hours? That seems ridiculously short amount of time. A very short amount of time. I thought it was like supposed to be once a week, but maybe they're testing something. Also, where the heck am I? I'm here. Okay, I'm trying to find. So it put me right back where I was. I'm just trying to find the station here. I was looking for the yellow thing. Yeah, this chat somehow grabbed my. That's bad. That shouldn't grab my mouse inputs as I'm trying to frantically shoot things. That's what happened last time. Alright, well, that at least explains it anyway. So we'll come in here to unclaimed space, and I guess if you happen to be here when the Lazarus event goes on, then you're just basically it's just a land grab at this point, right? Just go grab whatever you want and get a whole lot of loot boxes for it. So that's a thing. I also kind of wonder if
Entering unclaimed territory.
if I went over and grabbed, destroyed one of the other AIs or something like that, would they actually be destroyed like the other drones? Or does that not work that way? Like if I had gotten over to red before I grabbed that other base over there, would that have gotten rid of them entirely? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, at this point it's just me running around grabbing things and not doing a whole lot. So I think I will end it here, friends. This has been Lazarus. It is by Spilt Milk Studios, and it is an MMO in early access, very early access, and it's currently free to play, and it's up for grabs as far as I know. I think everybody can access it on Steam, And as always, I will leave links down in the description for more information and where you can find the game and all that stuff so you can do your own due diligence on it. So, with that said, thanks so much for watching, everybody. And I will see you next time.